Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming back to you live from beautiful Las Vegas. We're here at Tropicana Las Vegas Hotel, and we're here from May 13th to the 20th for the American Cuesports ACS Acme 2023 ACS Nationals. We are now moved into day 6, and in day 6 we have 8-ball teams, the standard, open, and advanced division, all of them going. We're getting down to the end of the advanced division, and we're now finding ourselves in the B-side final. It is a showdown between Rack Rammers and Gotta Have It. Gotta Have It just beat What the Felt. And, well, they're finding themselves in a matchup here against Rack Rammers, who just took the first game, and they're looking to take the second game on Table 2. We're going to get Table 2 set up for you guys here in a second. There's Table 2 in the top right of your screen. We're going to get a little closer on this one here. So now we got both tables in view, and we'll keep track of this as best as we can. I have to take a quick break and refill my water. Gord Kerr's here with me, so I'm not going to be going too far away, just a minute away, really. But still, he'll be joining me throughout this one for a bit.
Hello, everyone.
And I will do my best to be quick about this. I just need some water and a quick bathroom break. Shouldn't take me too long. And I'll leave this here. I guess I'll share it first. Sorry, bro, but the Florida-Carolina game is going to fourth overtime. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Well, Florida, I don't know. They seem like they're destined to go to the Stanley Cup, man. I just can't see them not going to the Stanley Cup. But you never know. Okay, so I got to share that there.
And that's funny because Florida is coached by a former Winnipeg Jet coach said.
I won't be long at all because I'm just going to the bathroom and get water. So whatever the score is, I'll just update it when I get back. Okay?
Coming to the table is Jared from Gotta Have It. He's got to work out a few balls. The gentleman wasn't able to run it out from Rackram. I think his name is Dave Daya. And Jared just looks like he's giving himself the angle to break out that 14 ball if he decides to do it now. And in most cases, these guys do it sooner than later. Just like that. Jared came third in the advanced singles. And the winner of the advanced 8-ball singles is on Rack Rammers. Jared is an amazing player as well. And the winner of the 9-ball advanced 9-ball singles is also on Rack Rammers. Mike Gaspar. Great shot by Jared. Puts David in a difficult position. Oh. I think that's Dave was just showing what he could do, like a new better sort of thing.
Are these your cameras?
Yes.
Well, they look pretty neat.
All right, I'm back.
It's 2-0 now for Rock Rammers.
2-0. All right, so anybody find my chalk out there, I'll give you $10 for it. Canadian $10.
Yeah, they can't get colorful money like that down here in the States.
I'm going to be talking about that chalk all week, man. And as soon as I see somebody using it, I'm going to know who it is because my chalk, like I said, I customized it. So there's no way you can try to show me something different than what I made. But whoever found it, they just probably took the chalk and said, I'll just throw the stick out.
Yeah.
And it had three Canadian quarters in there, which is about, 40 cents or 20 cents or something.
So, yeah.
Well, it is 10:25 so far, and I'm waiting for all these challengers to come down with their cues, but I may not get an exhibition match. I have to find one. Paris, are you out there? Challenge time. Kale said he's going to come down and play me, so I'm hoping that Kale will show up with his cues. Now, supposedly he said he was done with pool, and then I brought him out of retirement last night. And he let me up by nothing. But I brought him out of retirement, man. He's like, no, you're too good, bro. You can't quit. Don't quit. Not like he was going to quit. He was just going to take a break from it again. I hope he doesn't, though. He's just a really good talent, that guy. So natural at the table, too. Off the top rail with a little bit of inside spin just to come get straight on that 8-ball. Oh, he's going to play stick to the rail instead. I guess, if you're going to go off the top rail and off the side cushion, there's a little bit of room for it to kind of jump off the rail a little bit. But I don't know. I guess this is as good as you can get on the shot, so you can't really complain.
I think he wanted to make sure that he was
Yeah, he was trying to stick to the rail, though.
Because that 8-ball is right on by the
Just
horn.
has to follow it through a little bit. Oh, nice. He actually took it off the horn.
That's right.
So now they're on the board.
That's why he had to be on the rail.
Yeah. If he was off the rail, that wasn't no good. I guess that's the reason why he didn't. Like, he stunned over to the rail instead of going off the top and back down. I'm always a follow-through player, though, so every time I try to give guidance, I'm always looking at a follow-through shot. It keeps your stroke clean. It keeps your shot delivery a little
True.
bit cleaner too. You're
Right.
not forcing the ball in any
But
way.
I think, depending on where that 8-ball was, and I think it was right on the horn, if he was any bit off, then you're running the risk of scratching.
Yeah, you're right. How you doing, Eugene? Rachel Maxwell, welcome to the stream. 2-1 is the score right now. We're on to racks 4 and 5. 4 is on table 2. 5 is coming over here on the left side on the main table.
Did you get a picture of the score sheet?
For the lineups?
Yeah, that way we'd know who we're.
Yeah, I don't really know who's who though, but I know that's Kevin Sullivan. I know Jared. I don't know what Jared's last name is, and I know Dylan Spoor. That's the only guys I know. Oh, and Dave Daya. That's the other guy I know. So I know 2 from each team. I'm good with that.
I was just going to go over there and look it
if
up.
you can get it, yeah. Maybe screenshot it. Screenshot it.
What, the score sheet?
Yeah, with like just one of their names, like you'll have all the list of same players, right? So. Two town chalks left if you guys want one. Okay, how about that? That's a good reward. Anybody find my chalk stick with a town chalk in it and 3 Canadian quarters and below it, that's my chalk stick. Bring it to me, I'll give you a town chalk for free. There's a reward. That's a nice reward, right? So you bring me back my town chalk, I give you a brand new one. All I want is a stick and my chalk back. Not a bad deal. I think it's a great deal. No questions asked. You got it?
I don't know how clear it was penciled.
Oh, yeah, that's no good. Oh, is this one? Yeah, that's good. I'll just have to refer to it after.
I can screenshot that.
No, that'll work. That'll work. Bum ba da bum bum ba da bum. Is it hot up in here, or am I just feeling the heat? Because it feels like it's hot in here.
Well, and I'm cool, so.
Yeah, I don't know. It could, like
Must be
sometimes,
you.
well, I was gonna say sometimes when my sugars are too high or too low, I'll get hot, right? And like now it would be like it's too high, but I haven't really ate, so it shouldn't be high.
I'm a little on the cool side, but then I usually am.
Yeah. Oh, almost made the shot on table 1. Comes up just short. Turnover on table 2, and we have rack rammers there on that one, and they're also on table 1. I don't know if it's an open table still on table 1. I don't think it is, but it might be. Table 2 is in a safety battle.
I got lucky. Those guys gave me a shirt.
That American Hustle, I want one of those shirts, man. They had an extra one and gave you one?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and find one and buy one. I like it. I wish we had a Canadian brand like that.
Yeah, it would be good.
But if I move to the States, I might as well just get my American going. Might work on my accent the rest of this week. Y'all. Right, that's how you say it.
These gotta have it, or from Iowa, so it's, they have much more of a Canadian accent than
Oh, yeah.
Iowa's not that far from Manitoba, so.
When I was growing up, I used to say that the difference between Canadian and Americans, that Canadians used to say a, while Americans used to say huh.
That's right.
Yeah.
It still is.
Is it still? Yeah. And of course, there's roofer and rough.
And Z and Z.
Oh wait, they have another one too. I think when you say washrooms, I think that they don't. It's washrooms or bathrooms, the ones that they don't get. One of the two.
They
call it restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why they call it restroom unless you go sit down to pass out.
or that's where you're taking the dump.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a restroom, yeah. Yeah, there's little terminologies, but, I get it. I used to live in the States back in the day. I lived in El Paso, Texas for a while. Lived in Amarillo, Texas for a little bit. Texas mainly, though. My family were mainly from Dumas, Texas.
So what made you come to Canada then?
Born and raised in Canada, man. My mom was out there, and that's where my dad brought us. And all of her families that live in the States have all served in the Army, and, yeah. Super, super American family.
That's like Jared's saying. He's a 14-year American vet.
Oh, yeah? That's why he's got that killer style to him on the table?
Yeah.
He looks all business every time he plays, man.
That's what he owns American Hustler, him and his wife.
Oh, yeah? You got to introduce me to him a little bit then after. So, American Hustler is a clothing brand?
Yeah.
Okay. I like his logo, too. It's a nice logo.
Yeah, he's got two different ones on the back of his shirts. He's got that one with that way, and that's what's on the back of the one that he gave me. And
then the ones that...
And that's the other one.
Which one?
The logo on the back. Two different ones on the back. The fronts are the same.
Yeah, it's a catchy brand. Same thing with Poolaholic. I think it's a catchy brand too.
Yeah.
I got a shirt from Steve from Poolaholic here.
So did I.
Yeah.
He gave me a white one as well. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, really nice guy.
It's hard for me to understand him though with his accent, and he talks so quietly as well.
Yeah. Poolaholic.com is where you go to check out some of his stuff that he's selling. And American Hustler, I guess, would be AmericanHustler.com.
Yep.
Oh, it looked like he was going to scratch, but he ended up hooked instead.
Oops.
Well, there's still a jump shot here, but I don't know, man. It's one of those things, Yeah, the bank corner might be it. Jump shot bank side, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the jump cut, but it's a tougher shot, especially because you're jumping, right? So,
and especially because you're cutting it into the side, too.
The only thing I don't like about the jump bank is that, there's a small chance that if you hit it too powerful, that it might jump off the table, the cue ball.
Yeah.
You gotta almost like just hop over the two ball and just let the cue ball go straight. But because you're putting a bank shot on it, you gotta increase the force just slightly, meaning that he can't just jump over the two. He's got to actually jump where that fly ball is, like the straight line down the table where the fly ball is. That's where he's going to be doing the jump. So I'm talking like the jump should land like somewhere around here for him to be able to get that bank.
Yeah. It's almost, you could almost do the bang kick too, or the jump kick.
Oh, nice try. Oh, man, he's going to scratch. Good thing that the 8 ball didn't go in the other side pocket,
Yeah.
though.
And it looks like Kevin's got this one under control after he played a couple safeties.
Yeah, you always got to have a good balance between offense and defense, especially when you get to the higher level, and he's got a really good balance. I watched him play a few times already. He's got a very consistent game.
He never looks like he gets excited or rushed or anything either.
Trisha Lang, how you doing? What's the link to see the brackets? Can't find my friend's teams. So it's under CompuSport. You have to find the CompuSport app. And then on there, it's under, I believe, Acme ACS 2023 National.
I think you're right.
Hang on, I'll go back and find it. Yeah, so it's under 2023 Acme /ACS 8/9 ball national championships. That's what it's under.
Oops.
Looks like he still has a shot, but he's in tight on table 2. We'll switch over there on the main screen for a second. And super tight.
When he made his last shot, Cubo jumped and knocked the 8.
Now, the only thing here is you just got to be kind of worried about the scratch a little bit. It seems like there's no way it's going to happen. But because you put in a cut angle on it with some spin, you're actually kind of forcing the cue ball that way. So, yeah, he did pretty good there. That was a nice shot. That could have been a situation that maybe went wrong, but it ended up going good. Nice little back cut. Number 1, just a 6 in the 8 ball remaining.
Yeah, this gentleman's first name is Roger on table 2.
So it's going to be 3-2 here?
Yeah. And that's
makes the 8. 3-2, Rack Rammers in the lead by 1. It is the B-side final of the men's advanced division. Go back to our second table here while we're waiting for table number 1 to get set up. Eric Scarab, welcome to the stream. Blake Holmes, Brandon Elkins, welcome, guys. Second chance begins tomorrow. I don't know if my team's playing it or not. They told me they might, but I haven't seen them all day, so I don't know if they went back to Canada or if they're still here.
Who'd you play with?
Eldon and Al and Trevor, they're all from Calgary.
Oh.
No doubt about it. Thanks, bro. I've been plugging you, man. I've been plugging you. Smash and break on table 2, but the cue ball jumps off the table. It is a ball in hand for Ramrackers. Who's this gentleman here on Ramrackers?
Mike Gasper.
Mike Esper? Gasper?
He won the 9 ball.
The 9 ball, okay. I never watched him play yet. Rack number 6 and 7 are in effect right now. This is rack number 6 on TV, table number 2. Rack number 7 is going on table number 1. And what's Jared's last name?
I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Jared, and Jared is the owner of American Hustler, correct? Yeah. So he's breaking on table number 1, rack number 7. A lot of options on table 2. He's just trying to figure out what to do here. We'll go back to table number 1. This is Jared breaking. Table 1 looks like, or table 2 looks like they decided, or Mike has decided what he wants to do here. He's taking a high ball. Not too bad. He's okay here. Needed to address that area right there where he's at right now, so taking the shot to the corner on the bottom right is going to help him. He should be able to take the 7 ball next. I don't know. I kind of want to break out the 8 ball a little bit. He could break out the 8 ball and then use the 11 ball as a follow-up shot after you take the 9. And then you would like kind of run the cue ball off the top rail into the 5, pushing the 5 down into the 8, and then pushing the 8 ball downwards. That will give you the shot on the 11 ball too, as long as the cue ball doesn't go to the left side of that 5. Jared Frieders, and then Bob Andrews, Kevin Sullivan, Roger Edgar, Ryan Cobb, and Sammy Thongsok. Did I say it? Thongsok?
Yep. That's him. And then this is the other team.
And then on the other team, Rack Rammers, it's Billy Yaniel, Dave Bando, Dave Daya, Dylan Spohr, Joe Schmidt, Leslie Romig, Mike Gasper, Nicole Nestor, Numtanit Vakalbonong, and Ron Romig. That's a lot of players for one team.
Yep.
All right, so it looks like he's had to change his pattern here a little bit. Or maybe he was thinking about going this way the whole time because the finish on the 8 ball is a little bit easier if you finish down table and then go back up table. And then that 12 ball sitting there kind of gives him the shape for the 9 ball. Ooh, he's gonna have to play a little bit of positional shot here. He's got a little bit too much angle. Actually almost needs to kind of maybe just slightly run into the 6 ball, but this is where things can get challenging at this table. It'd be ideal just to stay away from the 6 ball altogether because then you get the nice perfect shape on the 9. But tough to control the cue ball off the side cushion with that angle. Oh, he did a real good job on it though. Solid little punch shot to be able to hold on to the cue ball there. Now just needs to find the shot on the 8 ball, which is what he's looking at.
It's almost like it's a dead stop almost.
Yeah. Maybe a slight drawback. Oh, he's going to follow through. Oh, no. Oops. Brain fart. That's the only thing I can say there, man. That's what happened there. Because he shot through it. I don't know why he shot through it. It was the opposite of what he had to do.
He probably tried to slow roll it.
Yeah.
And it because the tables are the speed of them, it just rolled.
Yeah, so he's going to have to deal with the consequences now, try to figure out a shot.
I don't think there is much fun.
No, I mean, he's just looking for a hit now. And even the hit's going to be tough. Go back to our main table here. We see Jared shooting right now. It's going to take him some time to figure out that shot on the other table. That's why I switched tables. This is where the brain gets going and you start looking at everything you know and trying to figure out how you can use all that knowledge to get out of this trouble. So Jared Frieders, and I believe
Frieders.
no, they said his name was Frieders. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. And I believe he's married to Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jessica Frieders was playing too. That's when I found out the last name is Frieders.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was saying Frieders because that's what, like, I'm Spanish, so that's how I would say it, but it's Frieders. Nice shot. He's got the shot to the corner available.
All I know is that's one strong pool husband and wife.
Oh, yeah, they're an amazing team, too. Great shot. Easy setup for the 8-ball. Looking to tie things up here for his team.
I bet you they do a lot of practicing of pool at their home table if they have one.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, like, who taught who? Because honestly, Jessica plays an amazing game, too.
I would imagine it's him, though.
Who do you think gets the first break?
Well, it would have to be her.
Pool playing couples are awesome, you know, because they get a chance to go out and play together, travel together, have fun together.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about, like, taking your wife to go shopping. Oh, let's go to the casino, baby. Oh, you want to watch a movie? Like, none of that. Like, honey, I'm playing pool. Hey, leave me alone. I'm playing pool, too.
And she's hiding behind the chair over there. Which makes no sense because she could hardly see anything. Or maybe it's because of you. She's probably camera shy, worried of you turning the camera on her.
Yeah, maybe. She played on the TV table a couple of times, though, so
Wow.
she's okay.
I know. Seeing there's no referee there, somebody should move that chair for her. And there's nobody on the other tables.
Yeah, because she's kind of peeking over top to look at the table, right?
Yep.
This is a big shot on table 2 here. He's trying to make the 8-ball. It's a possibility. Oh, man, he had the right line, but hit the 3-ball. Scratch and a ball in hand.
Now he's in a bit of a jam. Because
I don't think he's going to come back to the table on this one.
I don't either.
First ball you're going to take out of the way is a 3-ball because that's the problem ball that opens
Yeah.
up to 5.
He'll either take the 3 or the 4.
You go 3, then you go to 4, and then from there you take 6, or I guess you can go 5. Then you take 6 and you come down. 7 and 1 are kind of a situation too. You'd rather finish at the top, come down for the 8.
Yeah.
But he's got to clear the path a little bit here. So this ball helps him get down for that 7 and 1. I don't think he got the position he wanted there. He can still make the 6-ball though.
Yeah, and he'll spin it over for the other.
Looks like he's going top to bottom instead. And that's how most players play. They pick a side, so either they work the top first and then work the bottom, or vice versa. And then there's players that play the up and down. There's players that play all over the place too. They just go according to whatever the table gives them. That's the one thing about pool that makes it beautiful, is that there's always different styles at the table.
He just realized he was shooting with his brake because he wasn't getting the spin that he wanted, so he changed.
It's going to kind of run towards that 8-ball a little bit here.
Straight drop back, though. It'll go to the side rail.
Yeah, he's going to hit that 8-ball, yeah. It was inevitable. Easy 8 for the finish.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to table number 1.
Pretty easy finish by Kevin.
Gotta have it up by 1. And they actually have their full lineup of players here too. Like anybody can play in this match. They're all there. What happened? I missed it.
It skidded on him and he hit the horn. It was almost straight in and it skids and
Just a little bit. They were doing that a lot in the first days. I wasn't expecting to do that anymore, but I did it there again. You're welcome, Trisha Lang. Maria Celeste Smith, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Heather Jonathan Ferguson, welcome to the stream. Carol Kaiser, welcome to the stream. Huge break there on table number 1. That's going to keep the game tied up. Makes the 8. We're tied at 4. I'm going to go to table number 2 now while we're waiting for this one to get set up. Rack number 9. Got to have it on the break. Made a couple of balls, it looked like, and he's got some options. Stripes are available if you really want some, but solids are the ones that are looking really good right now. Oh, wait, but that's a 9 ball where the 6 ball is, so the stripes actually look better. Can start off with a 9 and then just play his way down. The question is, does he have a shot on that 12 ball? If not, he's got to create one. That's where the work is. And he can actually get to that right away off the 9. Play off the 9, 2 rails, follow through, get onto that 12 ball. Then from there, you can set up for that 14 and the 10. Likely, if you make the great shot on the shape for the 12, you can maybe set up for the 10, draw back for the 14. That makes the work a little bit simpler or a little bit more simple.
just like that.
Yeah, just like that. So now he's got that little stun draw angle to be able to get set up for the 10 ball to make that right away in the same corner. It's almost like a training drill right here, the way he's set up. And I got to bring in the YouTube chat. Doesn't look like anybody's really on YouTube, though. It's 11 o'clock, so I guess for a lot of people, it's like 1 in the morning right now.
I wondered why it was so dead in here.
Yeah, it's for us, it's 1 o'clock in Canada, so for some people, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning even.
I can't believe we've been sitting here this long.
That's my average day, Gordon. I'm just getting warmed up.
Well, when you go out to play, I won't be.
Yeah, that's another thing. I still got to play. As long as the challenger comes down, I will play. And I will stream it.
Well, sorry, Rod, but I won't be watching.
That's okay. You watch me play plenty anyway.
Yep.
It's not going to be much of a surprise if I'm playing against somebody good and I beat them too. And it won't be a surprise if they beat me either.
8 ball on the break.
Just get spotted. All right, so 5-4.
Yep.
Got to have it in the lead. Go back to our other table now, table number 1, because that one is still going. Table 2, we're going to wait for the break on that one, but we're going to keep on table 1. Bill, Aurora, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alan Dietrich, welcome to the stream. Fabian Louisan, Trina Durden, welcome. Kathy Roop, welcome to the stream. Is it Rupe or Roop? And you didn't even eat supper, did you? I haven't ate supper either. If you want to eat, you should, man, because it's getting later and later. Not good for your body to eat later.
Yeah.
For me, it won't be that problem if I eat later because I'm going to be playing pool anyway, so I'm going to walk it off.
No, I won't be eating. I haven't eaten since I had a hot dog just about 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you had that hot dog. I thankfully, I was smart enough to go downstairs and eat before I started streaming today. That was my wife's recommendation. She's like, go down and eat before you start. So I was like, no, I got to go start. Then I decided to come get the card, and I went to go eat, and good choice. That's why you listen to your wife. They know what they're talking about, even when it seems like they don't. And if they don't know what they're talking about, don't ever say it.
No, maybe that's why I've been divorced a couple of times.
Yeah, I know. Bad advice, man. Just don't do it. Yes, honey, here's the bank card. No, I don't need that money. It's okay.
Yeah, you can have it. Go buy yourself that pretty purse.
Yeah. But then on the flip side, hey, honey, I'm going to Vegas to stream some pool. I'll see you.
And I won't be coming home with any money. I'm going to lose it all.
Jesus. Horrible. But it's pretty true. I mean, you got to get lucky to be lucky.
Yep.
Gonna miss
but
that shot.
You got a beautiful son, though.
All my kids are beautiful, man. They're great looking kids. I'm thankful for the fact that I have these beautiful kids too.
Obviously, they take after your wife, not you.
Yeah, no, they just take my attitude and maybe my pool game. So as long as I got my pool game, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, if you got your pool game, they're winners right there. And Mike just got on the other table. Sorry. He tried to break out and he got. Oops.
What I gotta give it in you. Red Hot Chili Peppers came out to Winnipeg and I missed them, man. I wanted to watch them. They're getting older now too. And Jared was just asking him how he's going to approach the shot in case if they needed to call a ref. Good safety on table two.
Yeah, he didn't leave Jared much.
And drawback breakout on table one. Looking for another breakout here on the 5 and 7. He needs to bump him open just slightly. I'll still have the shot on the 4 ball. If he opens up big time, he needs to find the shot. Yeah, so that was the only problem there. But I think he might have the 4 to the corner still, so he looks okay. And then once he takes the shot on the 1, he can set up for the shot on the 5. Then he can follow that up for the 7 ball. That will give him the shot on the 8 ball. So he's got a good path here. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Great shot up the rail. Had to go rail first.
So what's this 1776 that he has on the shirt?
That's the when America started their independence.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I haven't really studied much of American history, though.
Yep, that's when the country was formed.
It's interesting because I watch lots of movies that have to do with the war and stuff from back in those days. He got himself tied up on this table. The good news for him, though, is that he's got a jump shot on the 7 ball. The 7 ball sitting over the pocket, so he can make the shot. I just don't know how he's going to be able to pull off the shape afterwards for the 5, and he might end up getting stuck having to do a bank shot after on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can make this a little bit bigger, so I'm going to try to make this a little bit bigger. That fix it. All right, so that made the table 2 a little bit bigger. Now it's a little bit somewhat easier for you guys still to kind of see what's going on table 2. It was a little bit smaller, and I mean on your phone it looks pretty good, but on your big screen it's going to look nice. You can still watch pretty good picture there.
These guys are going to be tired from gotta have it because they got to play the 9-ball final tomorrow, and because the team split in half, they're playing each other in the A final. In the 9-ball final tomorrow, and then against Pickle, who's in the B semifinal, waiting for them to play.
Just the 8 ball remaining on table number 1.
Just shows how strong this gotta have a team is.
Just the cut on the 8 ball remaining on that table.
It's hard to stretch that way when you're a big man like him.
Yeah, and this shot, like, you can't just low roll it. You got to pace it in. So he's got to be comfortable on it. Otherwise, it's going to be a weird shot. They call this one the Nutcracker. It's a good shot, though. Back to table 1, just the 8 ball remaining. Got to have it, about to get up another couple of games here.
It should be 6-4, yep.
I'm waiting for him to make that 8 ball, 7-4. Free as a bird now.
And on a race to 10, that's...
Oh, man, we got the big man at the table right now, Dylan Spohr, the ACS 8-ball national champion. I haven't had a chance to see him get going yet, so I don't know. I feel like I got to go over there and just kind of take a peek at him and see what he's doing.
Yeah, you can always go back and watch the videos from the singles when he steamrolled everybody.
Yeah, he played really good. Deborah Pavin Peterman, welcome to the stream. Long U, silent E. Roop. Roop. I like that, right? Okay, I got you. Thank you, Kathy. Gary Stelter, how you doing? John Deviney, Jessica Burton, welcome to the stream.
Okay, made a strafe on the break.
Go time, and he's got a pretty decent table here with low ball.
Except the 8 is...
Nah, he's okay. He'll take the low ball.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying the 8 is tied up with the 3 and 4, but he'll probably move it right now.
No, all he's got to do is just open up the 4 ball, and then he's going to be okay. That's the only thing he's got to do, and he might be able to open it up right here. And if not, then this is a good way to find out what kind of troubles you got on this table. You're going for bank. Look at that. Different pattern. Yeah, that was a little interesting. The choice was kind of odd, but you have to go with what he trusted.
Yeah, he's really going to have to work at it.
I wonder if well, I guess he's shooting on the ball, so like he was thinking of maybe cutting that 12 ball between that 3 and 8. That's going to work okay. They're still racking on table 2, or table 1, I mean, the main table.
He took the straight because there was 2 down on the break.
Stay here with you, girl. as free as a bird now. Great shot. Yeah, that ball went in all day long. Then he got out of position here, so he's got to make up for it. He actually has to try to maybe take this cue ball into the 5 ball just gently.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd rather hit into it firm so that way you can have a drawback shot for that 8 ball off the 11.
Okay.
I don't know if that 8 ball goes past that 4. I mean, it might. You might be able to cheat the pocket off the horn. We'll see. Or maybe it goes for the breakout here on the 8 ball, too, at the same time.
Well, he just drove that the 12 ball or whatever that was by it, so maybe it does go.
Yeah, he's opening up everything here.
He's got down and closed it.
Change. Yeah, that was a nice little breakout. Everything, the whole shot was beautiful. It looks so simple, too, but that's master skills right there. They always make it look easy. Put it in work. Easy now. It's like the cue ball has eyes and a remote control.
Yeah, it's controlled by Dylan Spohr.
Makes the 8. Rack Rammers down by 2.
Now you see a bit of the mastery of Dylan Spohr.
Yeah, he worked genius on that one. Let's take a look at that replay on this breakout. This is a beautiful breakout. I mean, he made everything happen there. Moved the 5, moved the 4, came all the way across for the perfect shot on the 11 ball. That's talent. Back to our main table, table 1. Got to have it with a 2-game lead, a chance to get up 3 again. This is the shot to the corner. Turn the table over here. Who is this gentleman?
I don't know this gentleman's name.
He's been in the lineup, though, for every match, so he's got to be one of their good players. I mean, honestly, when I'm looking at all these guys, even the ones that are sitting down are good players.
Well, they do only have 6, but the gentleman keep a score for us on the master board over there is on there. That's Song Fed or whatever his name is, and he hasn't played in them yet.
Oh, yeah.
But he is playing in on their 9-ball team, so that because the 9-ball is 3-man teams, and they split the team in half. And that's who's playing in the morning in the 9-ball. And I want to thank everybody that's come out and is listening. If you could please like and share, it would be greatly appreciated.
Half these people are sleeping already, Gord. It's late.
Like us.
Yeah. Well, we should be sleeping too, but I never sleep on the job.
And it doesn't hurt to ask whoever's here.
Yeah, I know for sure. If you guys can share the stream, we'd totally appreciate it for sure. Same thing with those of you that are watching on Facebook. If you haven't gone over to the YouTube channel and you're enjoying the coverage, that's the way I always work. So you guys can go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe over there, and then you'll have a chance to watch the work that I do all the time whenever I go live. That's my personal channel, but it says Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba, which stands for Cuesports Live Manitoba. That is my company out in Manitoba, and that's where I've been doing my work for the last few years, minus 2 years that COVID came around. But even when COVID first came around, I used to have quarantine sessions from the garage, which I rented a pool table, then put it in my tiny garage and just worked out of there to try to share knowledge with people and to keep the love of the game going while everybody was wondering whether or not we were going to have any pool halls left. Thank God we survived that, man.
Yeah. It was brutal. And didn't you play a session in Ghost League too? The CSL Ghost League?
No. Never played in the Ghost League once. Not once at all. I thought about it, but I don't know. My version of the Ghost is me playing opposite hand, and it's totally different than theirs. Their Ghost doesn't shoot. It just wins. Mine has to win, has to earn it. I did have a session on my. This is before the Ghost League started, but I had a session going on my quarantine session where the Ghost was right-handed, and so every time I missed with my left, I would have to shoot right-handed, and it was kind of stupid at first because I wasn't very good at it. But because I did that, it changed me and it allowed me to become this ambidextrous.
And it gives you a better insight into the game too.
Yeah, because I see the table from the left hand and the right hand. I could shoot like 60-70% accuracy with my right hand. Oh, man. A little bit of body movement on that when he popped up a little bit. So a huge chance here for the rack rammers to be able to get within one.
That's the same gentleman that missed on the horn before too.
Yeah, that's right. So maybe that was kind of still in the back of his mind. Pool players are weird. Like, they forget things, but not those things. Those things kind of rub in the mind a little bit when you get to that next shot that looks the same. Might have overpaced that one.
No big deal. You can just take the 11th stop a day. It's dead straight.
No, he's going to come off and set up for the 9 ball on the side. That's how he gets to finish. I tell you, man, I'm a 700 plus trapped in a 600 body. Somebody kidnapped me when I was born. They stuck me in the 600 body. I don't know why. I was born to be a 700 plus. That's the goal, though. I'm going to try to push myself up to a 700 when I go back to Winnipeg. Then I'm going to take on everybody, all the big boys. They're all going to get it.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that.
Hey, man. I started off when everybody didn't believe me, and I knew I was going to get there, but nobody believed me. And then I'm not there yet, but I'm still making my way there, and it doesn't matter who believes in me anymore. It's about me.
Not saying I don't believe you. I was just joking around, but I know the 700 plus players in Winnipeg are pretty strong.
Yeah, but like, I played against those guys. I beat every one of them. I beat Randy. I almost beat Mike. I beat him. No, I haven't beat Mike on a table yet. I was up on him 7-1 in a King of the Hill matchup on a race to 13. I took a break and came back, lost 13-7. But that was because I got into my own head, and that was prior to me really being ready to play. Now I think I can handle playing against those guys even better. But Randy, he's got my number, man. The first time I beat him, Randy Baggett. The first time I beat him, I thought like, oh, I got Randy's number. And then the next year, he came back and just slapped me around. But that year that I beat him 4 to 7 times I beat him. So that's how you know you beat a player, right? Like, if you beat him once, that's not really beating him. That's more circumstantial. Eight to 6. And I think this is the last match for the night. Like, there's a bunch of people playing, but I don't think they're calling out any more matches. So this is going to be one of those streams where it's soloed out on its own. It doesn't really happen often, but it is what it is. And then tomorrow we come back with all the action. Should be some great matches all day.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah, they were kind of hinting for me to come down for 9 o'clock so I could start streaming. So I don't know. I might sacrifice some sleep just so I can be here early.
You don't have to, Rod.
I know, but it's not like the people that are asking me. It's because they want me to do the job.
Oh,
right.
okay.
They don't want no commentary, no scoreboard. They want to have somebody that's there paying attention to these big matches, because they're all going to be big matches tomorrow. It's all going to be B final, A final, championship match, and that's for all divisions, right? Plus the second chance.
Well, don't remember the thing doesn't end until Sunday, so.
No, it ends Saturday. I leave Sunday.
Oh, sorry, I meant tomorrow's only Friday though.
Yeah, so, but that's like Sunday will be like the last of the second chances. All the 8 ball should be done by tomorrow. Maybe not the standard, because they had, I think, more teams in the standard than they did in any other division. So that one might be going still through onto Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But the advance and the open should be done by tomorrow. I can't see them like holding off championship matches and finals for an entire day. Just doesn't make sense. Unless you want to go with a bang on the last day, then it makes sense, I guess, yeah. Ooh, says Joey Horn, so that's what it is. Explains it. Thank you. You're very welcome. As long as you have the confidence, you're ready to be at the top, says Kyle Jackson. Well, that's right, man. And, well, it's not just that. You have to have the confidence. You have to have the grit to be able to go after it, right? So that's really what makes or breaks a player, is the dedication you have on the table. So you go in and shoot a couple of days, you get frustrated, you take a few days off. It's going to take you that much longer to get ready. The ones that want to be the best, they spend every day, every hour working on their craft and becoming the best, right? And there's no moment for those players where they feel like, okay, I got this. I'm not going to use this no more. I'm not going to try it no more. I'm good. They work on all this stuff all the time. It's just the only way to become a good player and be well-rounded at the table.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice little setup here for the finish. Just the 13 and the 8 ball remaining. He's got a nice little window to get onto the 8 ball. Just got to watch out for the cue ball not to overroll. He's going to try to get on the inside of it, and he may come up short. Plus, he's shooting over the ball. He can still cut this, but I think he's going to have to lean towards the bank now. And that's going to be a little bit more awkward. I liked actually going straight down between the 5 and the 2 instead of running over to the right of the 2. But he was going with the pace of the table. He thought I was going to get a little bit further than that.
He's playing the cut.
Yeah, it's a tougher shot. You know, you have a chance to miscue on it because you're shooting over top of the 2 ball.
What helps for him, though, is because he's hitting down on he's so tall.
Yeah, well, and not only that, but he's got like a small edge. He's got like maybe 1/4 or a quarter of that ball available on the cue ball. So that's exactly what he needs to hit, is just right-hand draw. So he's going to have enough, I think, to be able to make it. But if not, then you always just take the bank corner. Lots of protection here on the scratch if he can make it. He's going to hit it with left-hand spin. Oh, yeah, he still made it. Still made it. Down by 1. Things are heating up in this B-side final.
And the big man's coming to the table.
Who are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Good shot, good shot. We're going to go to table 2 here. He's almost at the finish on that one.
Dylan looks a little tired.
Yeah, it is a little late, I guess. Joey Horn says, working on that, it's kind of my favorite part. That's right. The dedication, the grit, you know, the growing. It's probably best part of the game, to be honest, when you're growing into the game. And then when you get knowledge that other people share with you, and you can go to the gym, and we'll call it the gym because that's what the pool hall really is, the gym for the players that are training. So you go to the gym and you work on it, right, until you master it.
I mean, Kevin just broke and ran on table, too.
9 to 8, or sorry, 9 to 7.
They're on the hill.
No, it's a race to 13, man.
Well, sorry.
Do.
Do you think whoever gum that is would mind if I steal a piece?
It's Canadian gum, so it might give you a Canadian accent, just so you know. You might start saying A and apologizing to everyone.
Oh, all right. Damn thing was smarter than I was.
At 11:30 at night. At 11:30 at night.
Joey Horn says, hearing other players' advice, thoughts, and showing me new things, amazing. Thurney, just let me see if I learned it. That's right, the tourney, that's where you get to see how it works, right? So you put it into work, you learn it, and then you go to the table and you master it when you're playing against other players.
Made a ball in the break and scratched.
Talking about table 1, which we're just putting back on the screen right now. Table 2 is on the right side. They're about to break there as well.
And the big man's got the ball in hand.
Joy says, I like that. I do work out. Pool gym. That's right. Kyle Jackson. Rod, please don't start a Canadian standoff. Hey, man, he started with the gum. Canadians, I don't know. They always say we're really kind and we always apologize. So there probably wouldn't be a standoff. It would more be like a face-to-face moment than a hug and sorry, bro. And America's got a crazy reputation, but I'll tell you right now, since I've been here, it's been nothing but amazing. Every one of the Americans that I met, all of them amazing people.
100%
Even
correct.
like I had a couple arguments a couple of times with different people, but at the end we shook hands. Everything was all good. Every one of them awesome people, and I love America.
I was saying that earlier.
I think it's just situational, right? Like we have Myrtle Capital in Winnipeg, Manitoba, where we're from, but it's situational, right? If you mind your own business, you're not going to get murdered. That's just the way it goes. And I think that, America just has pockets of situations, and unfortunately for them, they get judged by that instead of being judged by the great people they actually are.
Yeah. The few are wrecking it for everybody. But I've been told don't walk by people at the front desk. Don't walk off the strip.
What's that?
I've been told by people at the front desk in this area, do not walk off the strip.
Yeah, that's what they say. But I mean, that depends on the person too, right? Like, if you can defend yourself, then it doesn't really matter. But
No.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, because they just said just don't go down the side streets and everything. And I went told the lady, you're right, I'm not going to.
Kyle Jackson says the argument will go, you first. No, go ahead. No, you first.
Dylan just...
No, you go ahead. I'm from Alberta, and we got Edmonton.
Dylan just got hooked himself.
You think he hooked himself, but he was just trying to set up for the finish.
Oh, okay.
It's the only way to get the perfect shot on the 8-ball. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. What a shot.
What?
I told you, right? I know these things, man. I got a connection with the pool gods beyond most people. I knew it was coming. What a shot. Woo! That's an ACS National 8-ball champion shot, man. You don't see that too often.
You got to save that for your highlights of the year.
Yeah, no, that was a beautiful shot. He's going to go into my highlight of the year for sure. Down by 1. Let's take a look at it. He left Gore breathless almost. This was a beautiful shot. I knew he was going to make it, though, because, he's my man. He ain't going to let me down. What a shot.
The touch this gentleman has, it's
Yeah, that was massive, man. That was massive. 9-8.
Jessica finally moved that white chair out of her.
Gonna tune in on table 2 for now while we're waiting for table 1 to get going. They got a racket. They got to get their breaker, so it's gonna take them a minute. America. I swear to God, I was supposed to be born here, but I found myself in Canada. Actually, I was supposed to be born in Argentina first, but then somehow I ended up in Canada.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be Argentinian. Should have been a soccer player. Kyle Jackson says, this young fella is smooth as hell. You have no idea, man. That guy is so connected with the game that the game has no choice but to listen.
Who was that, Kyle?
Dylan.
No, the announcer. Yesterday, Dylan made a jump in the same rack. A jump, a kick, and another jump. 3 shots in a row.
How you doing, Leo, on YouTube? What does Leo say? I gotta wait for the stupid thing to go away from the screen. It's only 1:15 here in Iowa. Yeah, it's only 11:30 here in Vegas.
If you're in Iowa, then you're hoping the team from Iowa wins. Then gotta have it.
Doot, 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 doot. Oh, I gotta find some action, man. Somebody here has to play me tonight. I brought my cues out. I'm ready.
And there goes Dave Dewa again. He's finishing it off with that mistake.
Legend from Pennsylvania.
Perfect shape on the 8.
Can't stop the man. He was born to play. 9-all. It's a battle now, ladies and gentlemen. It's a battle now. We're getting to the crucial part of the match now. Race to 4. Race to 4. We got people standing around watching this match too, because they know this is a very important match. Winner of this match guaranteed second place. They'll have to double dip Team Pickle for a chance to win it all. And from what I understand, Team Pickle have won it 3 times.
They do have Team Pickle that has an amazing team.
Yeah, lots of talent, lots of people with gambling experience, so they deal with high pressure situations really well.
Yep. Ronnie Wiseman. Mike Nigerian.
Just avoids it. Perfect little hit. Needed a better angle in this though, so he's gonna have to 4-stroke this a little bit. I actually like shooting this straight through, so oh man, hard to show you guys.
He might have to go rail a little bit of the rail first just to get the ball moving.
So what I'm thinking, after he makes this ball, he'll take the cue ball off this bottom rail, off this rail, back this way, and then back this way. That's something like that. That's what I'm looking at. I know, sorry for the crooked line, but that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't think he can force it up all the way up. Yeah, see, so he has to go like that. That's the only way he could have done it. And if the table was fast like it was the other day, then he would have got there no problem.
Yep.
But see, I'm telling you, man, I'm a 700 trapped in a 600. I see all the options all the time. Except for when I'm playing.
It's the way for most of us, so.
Like, I don't know. For some, like, I only have one eye. It doesn't feel like it until I shoot. 9-9. It's come down to the last fracks in this match, and these guys are putting up a fight. Both teams. Ain't nobody budging right now.
And Jared's on table 2.
Rack number 20 is going on table 2 right now. Smash and break. He made a ball on table 2.
2 balls. One on the side, one in the corner.
He doesn't really have much of a choice except for going for the 7 or the 13 ball. I feel like if you're not too comfortable with it and you want to get, position on the 8 ball, then you might want to go off the 7, just go for a cannon shot. But if not, then you just back cut it. But I think that the cannon shot is probably the way to go on this one, only because it will hold the position on the cue ball. You don't have to back cut as much either. Makes it a little bit more easier. He tried to do it. Came up short. But I mean, he hit it on the thick side. You have to hit it a little bit thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Jared had to play a safety on table 2, so letting his opponent work the table first.
Well, Jared's smart enough not to take any chances.
Yeah, especially when you're in a 9-9 grind down on a race to 13. The other team is pushing back. You don't want to be the reason why that team gets ahead, right? So you got to be smart.
It doesn't do you any good to run 6 balls and go, oh, shit, now what?
Yeah, and no swearing on the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't ever swear. I swore once. I said the F word when I was walking around commentating the match that I was playing on, and I got out of position and I swore, and I felt so bad. But I usually don't swear. Right. And I tell everybody not to swear. But I did have Eldon on here, and Eldon broke the record. I think it was 4 times he swore. Said shit 4 times.
But I bet you that's what Jared would be thinking if he took something.
Yeah. What's up, Sean Yee? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Sean.
Kyle Jackson says, I hate to swear, but you poor bast, being born in the north. But we good people love the pool scene, cooler than my friends. Yeah, we all right, man. We're all right out there in Canada, We don't get enough credit for how good we are, how cool we are, but it's all good.
Sean, I hope you're coming to for the VNEA.
Sean Yee says, lucky the top Calgary team ain't there. Yeah, I love to see the top Calgary team come out. You guys should get qualified for this event. Honestly, you guys should come out here and put up a fight with these guys. There's no Canadian teams in the advanced division, right?
Nope. Not in the men's.
Yeah. A little sad that, we didn't get to represent.
Only advanced as the Canadian is Marianne McConnell, Reagan Hoko, and...
They have a team together?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Those 2 ladies together, that's like a full team already. 8 ball's good. 10-9. They're taking the lead now.
They came back from 4 down.
Yeah, at this level, being up 2-3 points really isn't nothing. You got to get up 5-6 points if you want to win a match against them. If you want to deflate the other team, you got to be up 5-6 racks. But the true champions in the advanced divisions usually, if they're down 6 racks, they'll come back and fight anyway, and they'll find a way to win it.
Oh, the other players on the thing is Marianne McConnell, Reagan Hoko, Tracy Cross, and Kathy McDonald. Kathy is also a very good, strong player.
Kyle Jackson says he watched Sean Yee play last weekend at the CCS Western Canadians where I was covering. He says he's a fan. I'm a fan of Sean Yee too. I mean, he basically, he won't say it and his team won't say it, but I watched him, man. He was, basically carrying his team through the battles. And not that one guy can make a difference, but he did his job as best as he could, and he gave his chance every opportunity to win. He played a very flawless game.
Sean's an amazing player.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Yep. But he's got the experience too, right? So a set player, plays for money, plays under pressure, has won titles. He knows how to play, right? And he was displaying how good he really is in that event. And again, against a Predator table, that's something that's hard to do because there's always going to be some misses, but he kept it straight into the pocket, didn't really miss. I don't think you missed, right, Sean? I'm trying to think if you missed any shots, but I don't think you really missed any shots.
No.
And that's on a predator table, which is a little bit tougher than a diamond.
I think Mike came up empty. Balls in the
I'm on
draw.
table 2 right now, so
Oh, I'm sorry.
I figured I was waiting for them to get going on that one, but Jared's on this table. He was already playing, so I figured I'd put it on there.
Well, Jared's a great player. There's nothing wrong with let's finish it over there. Jared is a big time player, and he knows he has to finish this table.
Joey Horn says, yep, those gals are fantastic. Yeah, and so Marianne ended up winning the Advanced Masters 8-ball national out here, so she did really well, and she finished second in the 9-ball. Just a really, really good player. Lost to Nicole Nestor in a 9-ball, and won against, what is it, Reagan?
Reagan Hoko.
Reagan Hoko. I always mispronounce it, like it's either Regan or Reagan, right? But that Reagan lady, man, she left a huge impression on me. I mean, I watched her play, and it was like a ninja at the table. He's just waiting for his teammate to shoot.
That's another easy one.
Watch your mouth.
Fudge.
Honestly, I don't swear, man.
Oh, I know you don't. I can't believe.
I just think that kids watch this eventually, so I worry about it. Plus, my kids watch sometimes too. Not that they would be up this late, but if they were, you know.
Like that gentleman has missed three easy ones.
Sean Yu says first time play on was in Red Deer. Love the table on the Predator. Oh yeah, it's like playing on a snooker table. It really is. You can't budge much. I really enjoy that challenge on the Predators. They're really making a push as to why they're going to be one of the best tables in the world. You know, they're pushing the players to be their best, and that's something that me as a good player can appreciate. If I had a Predator table in Winnipeg that I can practice on and work on, I'd reach that 700. I would reach that 700 in Fargo, because you have to be at 700 to be able to run those tables out consistently on that table. This is an important shot. Getting the shape on the 14 is everything on this one. He's going to hit perfection on that one.
Yeah, and that's what Jared's good at.
Race to 13. Gotta have it, needs 4. Rack rammers need 3. They're on the table on table 1 with a chance to be able to get going, but that table's difficult. And then on table 2, Jared looking for the perfect shape on the 8-ball to be able to tie up the match. I don't know if he got it. Did he get it?
Look at his face.
Like he pushed that right to the edge of perfection. I don't know if he's got it. I feel like he doesn't.
He might have to spin it a bit.
He won't be able to. Too close, and he's not tall enough for it. And the jump shot's too awkward. He has to go for a kick shot, top right corner, or a cross bank, trying to get past the 5 to the bottom left. I think the swerve is okay, but if he's not comfortable with it, then he's gonna not hit it. He's gonna hit the 9-ball first. Maybe he can cheat the pocket a little bit. Oh, he tried his best to cheat the pocket. He didn't quite have it. So that's a turnover, a crucial one, too. Rack Rammers with a chance to be able to get within 2 of winning the match. If they can win both tables, they'll get on the hill on these 2 tables right now. So because of that, I'm going to go back to the double view so we can watch both tables here, because this is kind of the moment that sets up the moment on this match.
Moment that sets up a moment.
That's right. Well, because think about it this way. That's why I'm saying it. So they can either be up 12-9, or they can be up 11-10, or they can be up the other way 11-10.
Yeah.
So this is the moment that leads to the moment to eventually to find out whether or not we're going to go to the last rack, or who's going to claim the title, or who's going to have a chance to be able to go play to claim the title. That's what I meant. I'll be right back. I got to get some water.
Yeah. That was an interesting week. On table 2, gentlemen played safe, put the cue ball at the far end of the table. And it looks like he's going to try to go rail first. Looks like he's going to try to go rail first, and he's got to worry about, if he makes the 8, he's got to worry about the cue ball going across to the other corner.
All right, so we're going to go back to that table then, because this table is a little complicated on table 1 still, so we'll have another chance to keep watching that one yet. But this could be a big shot, just as big as Dylan Spore's shot.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I got to load up that shot because I got to see that one again. But we'll do that after at the end of the night, because that's the highlight. That's a highlight of the event for me. That's not just a highlight of the day, not a highlight of the week. It's a highlight of the event.
Oh, that's what he was worried about. At least he didn't make the 8-ball too.
So he did scratch?
Yep.
I can't see because I'm looking for that shot.
Corner. Cue ball went right across the face into the far corner. That's too bad. Cue ball hit the horn, and that's what he was worried about.
He's going to scratch on table 1. Back to table 2. A chance to get up by 2. Just the 1, 6, and 7 remaining, plus the 8-ball. The 8-ball is chilling by the side, waiting to be delivered.
The gentleman that scratched on table 1 has sure had a tough set.
It happens. You can't have all guys running full smooth, right? And sometimes it's just the way it's got to work out.
Well, he's the one that missed those 2 easy shots to the side.
No, so what happened on table 1 then? The scrap that?
Like 1, he had the 8-ball straight in.
So rack rammers?
Yep. 11-9.
11-9. 2 more games for the win. 1 more game for the win if they can finish this table with just the 6 and the 8-ball remaining. gotta have it. Need to pick up the game here. They have no choice. They gotta run out every table left after this. Tough to do. Tough to do. The last round is alternate breaks, I believe, right?
That I don't know.
They're on the hill. They're on the hill, and they're trying to get to the championship match. Back to table one. Table two is still going to be playing, so we'll leave it on the sidelines.
I think they're just waiting because the big man's up. Oh, no, they're doing both tables.
Kyle wants to know, hey, Rod, how do Canadian teams qualify for this tournament? Through CCS. You just have to play on CCS, get sanctioned through them, and then once you're gone through a session, then you'll be qualified. And if you need any information for where you can find a CCS league in your area, just message me. Message me, and I'll get it connected for you. And if you're in the States, you just got to play in an ACS league, and it's a great opportunity. Honestly, this organization does a lot for the pool players. They put so much money into this event, and the payouts are really nice. So if you want to have a great time in a nice location with a lot of great players and win some good money, that's what you want to do.
The other thing is, too, if you don't have a CCS league in your area, you could start a singles CCS league that qualifies like they did in Winnipeg.
Yeah, that's right. And so if you have any questions in regards to that too, just message me and I'll get you connected. So anything CCS, I'm a CCS operator in Winnipeg, and when I go back there, I'm gonna rock Winnipeg with some CCS stuff. So it's gonna be lots of fun, and I'll do my best to help out CCS across Canada as well. Such an important moment here for both teams, because you don't want to start letting up and, make this a hill matchup. I'm assuming that Dylan Spohr will probably be the closer. Sean Yee says, between Diamond and Predator table, the banks are different. Predator table, you would actually get the true bank. Plus, you don't hear the balls go down, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Predator tables. I am, man. So the first time around when I went out to Red Deer, I thought like the bar box, when it came to bar box, that maybe Diamond was better. But now that I went out to Calgary and did the Western Canadians CCS Championships out there, I got a chance to play on them again. And this time I really appreciate the challenge that the Predator puts on a player when you're playing. He's got the path now on table number one, just the 9, and a quick drawback here for the 14. Got to find a pocket on the 8 ball, which does go to the right side middle, so you might have to kind of create an angle here off that 9 to be able to come down table for that 8 after with a 14. The legend and David Dea at the table right now on table 2. He's got a chance to close out the match for his team. Only a few balls remaining, the 9 and the 13 and the 8 ball. He's looking good on this table too. He's gonna close it. I got the no feeling. He's gonna close it. Now the only way he won't close it if these guys finish here fast, which he's about to finish fast. $12-10.
I don't think he went far enough.
You can still make this to the side. He just has to roll it up.
I'm not saying he can, but the way he's looking at it.
So, no, what he's looking at is how to get the shape on the 8 ball. He's got to go in between the 5 and the 8 to set up for the 8 in the top left corner. Oh, he's just going to get right on it. Oh, man, he's like so wired. So wired. It's not even funny how wired he is, but he's frozen to it. So So he's got to shoot sideways on this or jack it up. That'll be the match. Rack Rammers will have a chance to avenge themselves against Team Pickle. They're the ones that knocked them to the B side. They come back to win the match. And, well, got to have it. A great effort nonetheless, for sure. An amazing effort. But they will be coming out in third place in the advanced ACS men's advanced 8-ball teams. And that's going to be it for tonight. So we'll go back to our main view here. I don't know. I like the main view for a closeout. Don't stop me now. Too bad I gotta be stopped. Well, not really, because now I'm gonna grab my cues and we're gonna get it on like the break of dawn.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Gorker, for helping out. That was good. It was fun, minus the swearing. But thank you guys.
I'm getting tired, so
that's okay. It happens. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the coverage and you guys want to see more of it, you can follow me on YouTube. 2 ways you can find it is either through the post on this page right now. So when you look on it and you click, it'll give you my YouTube link. And the other way is to just look me up. Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. That's how you find me. Make sure you guys like the video if you guys enjoy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy that. And then when you subscribe to the channel, well, you're going to get to watch all the stuff that I do, especially the pool stuff. And you're not going to miss any of it. The way I work is the way I always work. I'm always trying to help people become better at their game and giving them some guidance. I'm promising you right now, if you haven't had a chance to watch this before, go back and watch anything. You'll see that I'm always the same way. It's a good investment for you if you're up and coming. And, well, if you're an advanced level player, I might not be able to help you out too much, but I might be able to help you out with some mentality. Anyways, that's going to be it for now, guys. And before we go, let's check out Dylan's amazing shot. Come on, buddy. This is Dylan Spore's amazing kick shot on the 1 for the setup on the finish on the 8. Do it. I know you can do it. Masterful. Shot. Masterful. Incredible. I'm telling you, that was an amazing shot. Let's take a look at the last highlight. Perfect position for the 14. He came up short on it after, though, for the finish. And unfortunately for them, their team came up short as well. And so they will come out in third place. Not a bad feeling, though. And got to have it, well, they have both their teams in the 9-ball finals for tomorrow because they split their team in half. And both their teams are playing for a chance to finish in first and second tomorrow. And you guys will be able to watch that live tomorrow as well. And on that note, let's go back over here. Oh, wait. Yes. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you guys want me to come out to cover an event for you, message me, Rod Arriagada at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. CSL standing for Cuesports Live, which is what you see right there on the screen. If you want to support my work and help me to do more things in the future, including upgrading equipment or just be able to create some big opportunities for the players, you can help me via PayPal or e-transfer at cslmanitoba@gmail.com, which is the same thing as my email if you want to get a hold of me, whether it's to cover an event or just to, you know, talk something, send me an email. Maybe you want to do some advertising on my stream. Maybe you want to sponsor me. So I'm looking for sponsors. I got some events that are coming up in the States, and I'm looking for some sponsors out here. So if you got some good pool products and you're looking for an opportunity to be able to get some more exposure, I would be honored to have that opportunity to do that for you. Message me, let me know. Hopefully we can work it out, and I would love to have you on my corner for sure. And I would love to be in your corner. 8-ball teams, standard, open, and advanced tomorrow. The last of the showdowns on those. The Sportsman, second chance, standard, open, and advanced are all going down tomorrow as well. You don't want to miss any of the stuff. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It all ends on Saturday, the day after tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. I might come back with a stream if I find a challenger. If not, then I guess I'm just going to practice. But I'm hoping that I get my challenger here so I can play. Maybe I'll take on Dylan Spore. I don't know. He looks a little tired, so it might be a good time to play him. Anyways, that concludes day 6 for today, live here at Tropicana Las Vegas Hotel. We've been here since May 13th. We're going to be here till the 20th, which is Saturday. I look forward to all the action that's coming up tomorrow and the day after. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. Thank you for taking the time to interact. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If not, well, we'll see you guys tomorrow because we'll be back once again with American Cuesports ACS Acme 2023 ACS Nationals 8-ball and 9-ball championships. It's going to go down tomorrow and Saturday. You don't want to miss it. I promise you. Everything's going to get better from here on. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out of here, man. We're live at Tropicana, Las Vegas. And, well, it's time for me to start running some tables out. I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys then. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.